We'll do it live. It.
It's been about almost 3 months. I was looking back since you've been on. A lot's happened in that 3 months. Tell me something. Has the world gone fucking mad or crazier than it was 3 months ago?
I'm trying to figure out what, like, the eclipse really set everything in motion. It seems like it's like up an extra notch because it was already nuts to begin with. Is it from the jabs? Maybe.
I was going to ask you that. You know, I was listening to your show the other night, and someone asked you, or what is America like? And you were describing basically what happened post COVID. You know, being at a 24-hour hotel, paycheck to paycheck, the fucking agony, and just the smell of meth. And I mean, that's America is basically what you're saying. Most of it, right?
Well, it's kind of like where the honest old middle class is now. These people, I mean, we looks down on these people who live in hotels, but these people most of them do work 40 hour. They work at McDonald's. They work, they basically cater to rich people. Door dashing. If they're lucky enough to have a car, they're out door dashing. I mean, they're barely scraping by. But like you said, and then next to you in the same hotel, you got a guy smoking so much meth. He's insane. And next thing you know, he's trying to get into your room.
Yeah.
It's full of hardworking people being traumatized every day by the lowest forms of scum.
So true, because you need money to get away from that scum. You know, if you're not rich, you're with it. You're right in the middle of it, you know?
Well, if I lived down at the Econo Lodge behind the Stratosphere, and I was talking, you know, I would be an insane, tweaked out, I wouldn't be the same guy. But now that I live with a bunch of rich people, and all of a sudden I'm behaving myself and I'm polite to everybody. And, you know, I don't have to, and to get that, I don't have to worry about being, you know, having a machete chop my arm off in the middle of the night.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. The craziness. And that's one of the things that we talked last time about Twitter and how it's like aversion therapy and A Clockwork Orange, where you're just watching violence. It has increased 3 times since we said that. And one of them was the machete fight, where right from the start they're fighting with machetes and he gets his hand cut off and you see the hand go flying and landed on the pavement. And I was traumatized by it, and I didn't even really want to see it. I opened up my phone, and all of a sudden, you know, the feed pops up, and it's like the first thing I see. And I thought they were just fighting with sticks or bats. So I was like, okay, let me watch it again. Let me listen to it this time. And then I was like, man, that guy, that's an amputee fighting. And then I'm thinking, wait a minute. So I rewind it again, and I see he starts the fight with 2 hands. And then he ends it with 1. And the first thing I did was message you.
Oh, I got to find this clip.
Yeah, I didn't send you the clip. I just said I am just traumatized. I watched a machete fight where a guy gets his hand cut off. I didn't send it to you because I didn't want to be one of those people. And then sure enough, you went and looked it up.
Oh, yeah, of course, played it right on the show. Now, I have been obsessed with this clip. I've been obsessed with it. I've watched it probably 1,000 times because I got a lot of questions.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So I put it up on my big screen TV. So on my phone, you can't really see it, but on the big screen TV, you can see it. Now, the one thing that you got to look at, the guy got his hand cut off, right? Apparently.
Yeah. You see it.
Okay. There's not 1 ounce of blood squirting out of that guy's arm.
No. But
you cannot
you could see it on the ground though.
No, there's no blood.
All right, Johnny. It happened. I'll tell you why. I saw their death pictures, believe it or not. I'll send them to you, but I saw them. Like, they both died, and these are real pictures. As a matter of fact, while you're talking about it, are you saying it could be faked?
Well, I'm saying it could, but I guess if you got pictures of these guys dead, I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong.
You're wrong. Unfortunately, I would like for it to be.
I honestly was expecting, when I was watching the video, though, to, like, you know, the throbbing of blood squirting out of the guy's arm.
Yeah. And that's the problem with conspiracy theories, because when things like, you know, like, it's hard to prove. Some things just happen, and arms get cut off and blood don't go squirting out. It just happens, But the conspiracy would be that this is faked. But things in life and things happen, But anyway.
No, I got a friend. I mean, this does happen in real life. I have a friend in Minneapolis that says that Somalians are cutting people's hands, arms, everything off because of the Somalian. There's like the biggest group of Somalians now is in Minneapolis, and they are literally chopping arms, feet off with machetes in 2024 on the streets of Minneapolis.
I know. I heard the statistics the other night on your show. This was actually in the Dominican Republic. And yeah, I've been obsessed with this clip too. This is one of those things that's just going to stick with me. Like the last episode we talked about that, I think his name was Nick Berg, that he was the orange jumpsuit kid in the desert that got decapitated with a machete. That was like that was one of the first YouTube era early 2000s that we saw something like that, and I remember you saying it really affected you, and it did to me too. And this one's messed me up. But yeah, I looked into it. When things mess you up, you still become obsessed with it, and you go into it further for some reason. I don't know why we do that, but it was in the Dominican Republic. They were friends fighting over a girl. Yes.
Oh no! God damn.
Yeah.
Goddamn honey trap again. Gets us again.
God, I know, man. That will make you kill your best friend. It's crazy.
I wonder if she was sitting there watching that and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm never getting fingered again."
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, can you check your Twitter Messenger?
I don't know. Can I? Oh my God.
It's awful.
Well, I didn't need to see that tonight, but thanks.
I'm sorry, but I had to quell that conspiracy theory you're going for.
So yeah, for once I'm wrong. Wow, what a night! Is there a full moon tonight?
I don't know.